Namaskar. Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, Professor Nageshwar Rao Ji, the Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor R.P. Das Ji, Professor Satyakam Ji, Professor Uma Kanji Lal and Professor Sumitra Kukreti Ji, Directors of schools, heads of divisions, centers, units, cells, regional directors of all the 56 regional centers of IGNOU, academia, officers and staff of the IGNOU fraternity. I heartily welcome you all on the auspicious occasion today of the foundation stone laying ceremony of 3 regional centers of IGNOU, that is Regional Center Bangalore, Regional Center Noida and Regional Center Pune. We would like to begin today's program with the Kul Geet of the university, for which I would request the technical team to play the Kul Geet.
सुगम शिक्षा का आलय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय ज्योत जलाए ज्ञान की स्वाध्याय की अनुसंधान की राह दिखाए वंचितों को शिक्षा के अधिकार की ना उम्र का कोई बंधन ना बंदिश परिधि की घर घर है बना शिक्षा का देवालय यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का मान है सम्मान है पहचान है जन जन का मान सम्मान पहचान है राष्ट्र का आह्वान है वरदान है अभिमान है राष्ट्र का आह्वान वरदान अभिमान है सर्व सुलभ सर्वोत्तम शिक्षा का है वादा मुक्त और दूरस्थ शिक्षा का महालय यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय देश विदेश पटल पर भूषित नवाचार से सज्जित गुणवत्ता से परिपूरित ज्ञान वाणी ज्ञान दर्शन ज्ञान कोश से संचित ज्ञान कोश से संचित सर्वगुण संपन्न शिक्षा का हिमालय शिक्षा का हिमालय यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय 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 जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय
Thank you. Today is indeed a historic moment as IGNOU achieves another milestone in its journey of 35 years in the direction of infrastructure augmentation and asset creation. It is a matter of great honor and privilege that the foundation stones of the 3 regional centers are being laid by the Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji. I would now request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Satyakam Ji, who is also the Pro Vice Chancellor in charge of the Construction and Maintenance Division of IGNOU, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
नमस्कार। आज का दिन बहुत ही पुनीत और पुण्य अवसर है और भारतीय परंपरा के अनुसार आज हम विष्णु के अनंत रूप का दर्शन करते हैं और भगवान गणेश जी को हम विदाई दें। आज इस पुनीत और पुण्य अवसर पर हमारे 3 क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों नोएडा, पुणे और बेंगलोर का शिलान्यास होने जा रहा है। और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि यह शिलान्यास एक ऐसे महान पुरुष के कर कमलों से हो रहा है जिसे हम कह सकते हैं कि वह आज का कर्मवीर है, योद्धा है और जिन्हें उज्ज्वला पुरुष के नाम से जाना जाता है। आप जहां भी रहे, जिस भी मंत्रालय में रहे, वहां आपने उज्जवल रोशनी प्रज्वलित की। आदरणीय माननीय श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, मैं अपनी ओर से और अपने विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से मैं आपको प्रणाम करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं और आपने जो कृपा की इस हमारे 3 क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों के शिलान्यास की, उसके लिए पूरा इग्नू परिवार आह्लादित है। आप केवल शिक्षा मंत्री ही नहीं है हमारे, आप कौशल विकास और उद्यमता के भी मंत्री, यानी आप शिक्षा को कक्षा से बाहर निकालकर और जो नई शिक्षा नीति की जो परंपरा है उसको आगे बढ़ाने में मशाल आपके हाथ में है। आप आरंभ से एक कर्मठ कार्यकर्ता रहे और आपने देश के लिए और समाज के लिए लगातार इसकी उन्नति के लिए काम किया और आपके तप, श्रम और राष्ट्र के प्रति आपकी निष्ठा के कारण आप आज हमारे शिक्षा मंत्री हैं और हमें आप दिशा निर्देश दे रहे हैं। आपके सम्मान में आपको प्रणाम करते हुए मैं एक कवि की कुछ पंक्तियां रखना चाहता हूं कि विजय केतु गाड़ते वीर जिस गगन जयी चोटी पर, पहले वह मन की उमंग चढ़ जाती है, विद्युत बन छूटते समर में जो कृपाण लोहे की बत्ती के पीछे विचार में प्रथम गढ़ी जाती। आपके विचार में जो ये नई शिक्षा नीति का जो प्रज्वलन है, कि वो जो ज्योतिषिका है, हम सब आपके मार्ग निर्देशन का अनुगमन करते हैं। और आज जो आपने 3 देवालयों शिक्षा नीति और के जो 3 देवालयों का आप उद्घाटन करने जा रहे हैं, उसके लिए मैं आपका स्वागत भी करता हूं और धन्यवाद भी करता हूं। हमारे इस कार्यक्रम में हमारे कुलपति आदरणीय प्रोफेसर नागेश्वर राव जी उपस्थित हैं, हमारे मुखिया हैं, मैं उनका स्वागत करता हूं। और वो हमारे पथ प्रदर्शक भी हैं, सचेतक भी हैं और हमारी सुप्त चेतना को उद्दीप्त करने वाले हैं। मैं आपको सर प्रणाम करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं और 1-2 पंक्तियां मैं सर के लिए पढ़ूंगा कि नींद कहां उनकी आंखों में, नींद कहां उनकी आंखों में जो धुन के मत वाले। तो हमारे कुलपति महोदय धुन के मत वाले हैं और ये सपने में भी इनको राष्ट्र दिखाई देता है, इग्नू दिखाई देता है, नई शिक्षा दिखाई देती। मैं ऐसे यशस्वी कुलपति को, जिनके नेतृत्व में इग्नू चहुओर प्रगति कर रहा है, स्वागत करता हूं और नमस्कार करता हूं। मैं अपनी ओर से और इग्नू के समस्त साथियों की ओर से मैं स्वागत करता हूं अपने सभी साथियों की, पूरे इग्नू परिवार की। और इसके साथ साथ मैं अब विश्वविद्यालय शुभकामनाएं देता है क्षेत्रीय केंद्र नोएडा को, पुणे को और बेंगलोर के, और इनके जो क्षेत्रीय निदेशक हैं उनको मैं खास तौर पर बधाई देना चाहता हूं। डॉक्टर अमित चतुर्वेदी और डॉक्टर पारसारथी और डॉक्टर इमरापुर, और जो पुणे के इनकमिंग डायरेक्टर हैं डॉक्टर DR शर्मा, उनको भी मैं बधाई देता हूं क्योंकि कमान अब उनके हाथ में होगी। तो मैं एक बार फिर स्वागत करता हूं सब लोगों का जो भी इस कार्यक्रम में शामिल है, प्रत्यक्ष या परोक्ष रूप से जिन लोगों ने इसमें मदद की है, मैं सबका स्वागत करता हूं और क्षेत्रीय निदेशकों को बधाई देता हूं, उनकी पूरी टीम को, क्योंकि वल्गा आपके हाथ में है, आपको यह रथ चलाना है और आप ही क्षेत्रीय केंद्र को नई दिशा दे सकेंगे। बहुत बहुत बधाई, शुभकामनाएं और नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir, for this very endearing, poetic and befitting welcome to the eminent chief guest and all the dignitaries present in the august gathering today. The Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, has very kindly consented to lay the foundation stones of the 3 buildings of the regional centers of Pune, Bangalore and Noida. I very humbly request the Honorable Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, to lay the foundation stone of Regional Center, Pune. Thank you, sir. I now request you, sir, to lay the foundation stone of the Regional Center, Bangalore. Thank you very much, sir. I now request you, sir, to lay the foundation stone of Regional Center, Noida. Thank you, sir. We are indeed very grateful to you, sir, for laying the foundation stone of the 3 regional centers and for your constant support and encouragement in this endeavor. I now very humbly request you, sir, to kindly address the IGNOU fraternity and convey your blessings.
Namaskar, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, Vice Chancellor, Indira Gandhi National Open University, Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor Satyakam ji, Professor R.P. Das ji, Professor Uma Kanjilal ji, Professor Sumitra Kukreti ji, Directors, Heads, ladies and gentlemen, my greetings to all of you. It is my pleasure to be a part of this foundation stone laying ceremony of IGNOU regional centers in Bengaluru, Noida and Pune. I am proud that IGNOU is playing an instrumental role in taking higher education to the masses with these regional centers. I congratulate you on achieving this milestone. Friends, as you all know that a regional center is the first place of contact with students in the far to reach areas. The regional center contributes significantly in disseminating quality education and helps bring more people into the fold of education. But we must ensure that an increasing enrollment rate is also equipped with top-notch infrastructure and quality content. As far as the infrastructure requirements are concerned, I am proud to share with you all that our government has set up the Higher Education Financing Agency with a capital of 2,000 crore rupees. HEFA has been envisioned to reduce the dependency of our educational institutions on budgetary grants and enable the development of quality educational infrastructure in a short term frame. Indeed, it is heartening to see that one of these 3 regional centers is being constructed with the HEPA funding. Friends, to provide an accessible, affordable, equitable and quality education to all, we have the National Education Policy NEP 2020. I am delighted to highlight that after a gap of more than 3 decades, the NEP 2020 aims to overhaul our educational landscape for the greater good for our children. From school education to higher education, policy entails to multitude of recommendations that are bound to establish India as a global knowledge hub. I am glad to share that in tune with the NEP 2020, innovative efforts will be made towards the expansion of open distance learning for reaping the advantage of its full potential. Standard setting and guidelines will be developed for the systemic development, regulation and recognition of open distance learning as a mode of education. A framework for the quality of open distance learning shall also be developed. Friends, we live in a dynamic world. Knowledge is generated at such an overwhelming pace that what we learn today becomes obsolete faster than ever. Therefore, the need of hour is continuously updating our knowledge base and reviewing the known information. I am sure that in tune with NEP 2020, IGNOU will implement the policy futuristic recommendations and provide quality education to lifelong learners. With these words, I once again congratulate IGNOU on the foundation stone laying of the regional centers. My best wishes to you all. Thank you friends. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir, for illuminating the IGNOU fraternity with such insights and enlightening message. IGNOU will definitely follow your valuable guidance. We would now request our Director, Regional Services Division, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, who is also the Director of the Electronic Media Production Center, to give his presentation, please.
Honorable Minister of Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, Srijukta Dharmendra Pradhan ji, esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, respected Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor R.P. Das, Professor Satyakam, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Professor Sumitra Kukreti Madam, our Finance Officer, Dr. Gangwar, Registrar, Chief Project Officer, chief engineers and executive engineers of CPWD present at the 3 different places, directors of schools, and esteemed colleagues and learners. Let me at the outset congratulate the 3 regional centers for having their building being inaugurated by the Honorable Minister today. We are really proud that it's a momentous occasion for Regional Services Division and Indira Gandhi National Open University that at one go, the Honorable Minister of Education Government of India has inaugurated the 3 buildings. Once again, best wishes and congratulations to the entire team of people working under Regional Services Division. Honorable Minister has very clearly focused on 2 aspects in his address to all of us. He says that the regional center is the first point of contact for a student from a remote area. He has also said that regional center plays a key role in disseminating information about various programs of the university. At the same time, Honorable Minister has said that you need state-of-the-art infrastructure and you also need quality content to really take education to the masses. We are committed to provide quality education to all. It's a commitment of IGNOU from the beginning, and it will remain our motto, our goal, our objective for the future. I would also like to say that we have 10 regional centers which are already having their own buildings. These regional centers are Ahmedabad, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Cochin, Jaipur, Lucknow, Madurai, Patna, Raipur, and Shillong. I would also like to inform the Honorable Minister that HEPA loan has been sanctioned for 4 regional centers. That is Regional Center Port Blair, Trivandrum, Rajkot, and today we are also laid the foundation stone of Regional Center Pune, which is covered under the HEPA loan. From our own resources, IGNOU is constructing 4 regional centers. These are Regional Center Aizawl, Noida, which is being done today, Karnal, which is almost ready, and we expect to take the position in this year, and Bangalore, where we are assembled here for the ceremony. I would also like to inform all of you that in Agartala, Jodhpur, Jammu, Itanagar, Nagpur, and Vijayawada, we have our own land, and the university is really sincerely trying its level best to have its own building in these places, either through HEPA loan or from its own resources. I congratulate and thank the entire IGNOU team led by Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Nageshwar Rao for being so kind to Regional Services Division, for providing our own infrastructure for the regional centers. I assure you, sir, our entire team of people working under the regional centers, learner support centers, and headquarters are committed to provide the best support services to these students. Thank you very much, and thanks to all of you who are present here, either at the headquarters or at the regional centers, or those who are available online in the YouTube platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that very incisive presentation. We would now like our 3 regional directors of the 3 regional centers to give a brief presentation. I would first invite the Regional Director Pune, Dr. M.S. Parthasarathi, to give his presentation.
We have with us the Superintendent Engineer and all the staff of the CPWD, Regional Center staff, and others. We would like to state that the Regional Center Pune had acquired this land on lease basis from the Pune Municipal Corporation. With the approval of the IGNOU head office, the contract for construction of the building has been given to CPWD. As of now, we have done the foundation stone laying ceremony, and the construction would go on smoothly. And we expect that somewhere by April 2022, we would be able to have the building being constructed. The building would have a ground floor with 3 floors, having enough technology-based facilities. And we are placing before you the office building that is being done at the front view and the rear view, and the kind of a map that has been drawn for the purpose of construction, which is going on very well. It would have audio, video recording studio. It will have Gyanvani radio station, a computer lab to facilitate the student learning, and it would also have a model study center to serve the needs of the higher education in the part of this Maharashtra. We would like to thank our Vice Chancellor, Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, and the Director RSD and all other dignitaries for having given us an opportunity to present before you the foundation stone laid by our Honorable Minister for Education, Government of India. Thank you, one and all.
I now invite the Regional Director, Regional Center Bangalore, Dr. G.H. Imrapur, to give his presentation.
Nageshwarji, respected Director Srikant Mahapatraji, Pro Vice Chancellors, other dignitaries at headquarters, coordinator, councillors, CPWD, and headquarters engineers with me, Professor Rai, Chief Engineer with me today. The Regional Center Bangalore, the attempts of Regional Center to have a premises of its own since 1996 has remained futile and is forced to remain in a rented building despite serving students in Karnataka since 1988. The efforts of IGNOU to have own land and to construct our own campus are not materialized till 2019. First, we got 5 acres of land allotted to IGNOU during committee meeting of Bangalore University a way back in 1991, 90 and 91. It was not materialized. Thereafterwards, again we got 4 acres of land allotted to IGNOU at Lagere. It was also one or the other reason it was not materialized. Finally, we got it alternative land of 3.7 acres of 3 separate pieces provided in Sigena, Agrahara and Anekal. It was also not materialized for the past 17 years continuously. We accepted the disappointments with courage, and we did not keep silence and pursued it rigorously. After continuous efforts of 17 years by IGNOU, finally the government resolved on 31st/8/2019 as below. That is, golden resolutions made under the chairmanship of Bhaskar Rao, former Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. They made it very clearly. The resolution is, after a prolonged discussion, it was decided that as Indira Gandhi National Open University is a prestigious premier central university imparting distance education since 1988 and taken many measures to improve higher education in Karnataka state, and has been trying to construct its own building since 2007 by considering it as a special case under section 76K. The approval is accorded for construction of Indira Gandhi National Open University Research Center administrative block building with B for parking plus ground floor plus 3 floors with an increase of land utilization from 20% to 30% by relaxing the rules. Finally, with the condition that Indira Gandhi National Open University should spare 18 meters of its land to widen the road. It took almost 17 years to overcome the hurdles to construct our own building for the benefit of the learners under the region. Total area 3.7 acres. Total permitted floors at present ground floor plus first floor. Total area of the building is 15,000 square feet. Project cost 7.25 crores. Project work entrusted to CPWD, Government of India. The important activities of RC Bangalore, IGNOU Regional Center Bangalore with Karnataka and Goa states jurisdiction was established in 1987 with only 191 students. Ever since its establishment, the regional center has been constantly coordinating, collaborating with the government of Karnataka to take higher education to the doorsteps of the deprived and unreached learner aspirants. We have seen a gradual increase in the enrollment, and this has resulted in establishment of new study centers. The enrollment has steadily grown over 3 decades, and the cumulative enrollment now stands at 4,59,259 as on today admitted students. We had 3 study centers at inception. The regional center has expanded the network to 52 study centers at reputed institutions in Karnataka. To mention a few milestones of this regional center, number 1, IGNOU Regional Center, Bangalore, has established regular study centers in all the 17 districts under its jurisdiction to reach the unreached. The motive of the IGNOU to take the higher education to women and rural population. Number 2, continuous student support services during the pandemic via online counseling classes. Other queries through WhatsApp, email were attended to give non-stop continuing student support services. Number 3, innovative and unique way to address the students' grievances and support service addressing the learner community every day, including Saturdays, Sundays, and general holidays at 6:30 p.m. through online Zoom cloud meeting, which is unique of RC Bangalore among the regional centers of IGNOU. So far covered more than 505 webinars regularly without any break during COVID-19 pandemic crisis. Number 4, we adopted blended mode of learning and counseling in this crisis of hour and followed digitalization and online and virtual mode of counseling and guidance. Number 5, Special Study Center at Bangalore Prison is one of the oldest prison centers of IGNOU. Number 6, establishment of a Special Study Center for the Tibetan refugee at SCM University in Mysore district, duly inaugurated by His Holiness Sri Dalai Lama. Number C, pioneering in launching 24/7 dedicated mobile phone service and WhatsApp, that is 944-933-7272. The last but not the least, liaison with institutions and government departments of Karnataka state for establishing study centers. Presently, the IGNOU Regional Center Bangalore is one of the prominent regional centers in the country. It is a great honor that the foundation stone of our proposed campus for Bangalore Regional Center is laid by our Union Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji. We thank the authorities for their continuous support and guidance. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation. I now invite the Regional Director, Regional Center, Noida, to give his presentation.
Good morning, Honorable Union Minister of Education, Government of India, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Nageshwar Rao Sahab, Professor Vice Chancellors, Professor Satyakam Ji, Professor R.P. Das Ji, Professor Sushmita Kukreti Ji, Professor Uma Kanjilal Ji, Director RSD, Shrikant Mohapatra Ji, CPWD officials, Sri Engineer CM Tiwari Ji, Executive Engineer Anil Mittal Ji, Satyaprakash Sharma Ji, Executive Engineer. I, on behalf of the Regional Center, Noida, welcome to all for this auspicious occasion of Silanyas of Regional Center, Noida. Sir, I would like to inform you that IGNOU Regional Center, Noida was established in 2009, and it covers 16 districts of Western Uttar Pradesh, and some part of the Eastern Delhi is also being clubbed with the Regional Center, Noida. At present, we have 53 learner support centers, and out of these, 31 learner support centers of the regular study center, 15 in program study center, and 7 is a special center. We have established the learner support centers in entire all the districts of the covered under the Regional Center, Noida. As far as the enrollment is concerned, we have more than 32,000 enrollment every year, and we are engaging the student from the rural areas, marginalized sections also. We have, as far as the land procurement is concerned, we have procured the land from the Greater Noida Authority, and the work of the construction has been given by the university to the CPWD. And we have with us CM Tiwari ji, Chief Engineer, and Anil Mittal, Executive Engineer, and Satya Prakash Sharma ji, Executive Engineer, Electrical, we have with us. And as far as the in first phase, we are developing the stilt floor measuring 567.47 square meter, first floor and second floor. In the second phase, we will go for the third and fourth floor as far as the funds are concerned. As far as the future plans of the regional center Noida is concerned, we would like to expand our ODL in the western Uttar Pradesh. And the expansion of the student support services, we will definitely increase the GER in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Definitely we will go for the gross enrollment ratio ke liye we will try hard. Thank you very much, sir. I once again thanks to all the authorities of the university and the officials of the CPWD.
We also have with us in this gathering today the Finance Officer of IGNOU, Dr. J.D. Gangwar. I request you, sir, to say a few words on the occasion.
Respected Honorable Education Minister, sir, sir, respected Vice Chancellor, sir, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Satyakam, sir, Professor R.P. Das, sir, Professor Sumitra Priti, Madam, Professor Uma Kanjila, Madam, Director Regional Services Division, Dr. Mahapatra, Dr. Chaturvedi, Dr. Indra Purkar, डॉक्टर दास आरती और CPWD के सभी अधिकारीगण जो भी अवेलेबल हैं साइट्स में. We are witnessing a very rare moment of IGNOU's development, infrastructure development. In the past 2 years, we have been seeing rapid augmentation of our infrastructure. Not only building infrastructure, we are augmenting our digital infrastructure also. We have seen that PMTC is going for a complete transformation. We have seen recently our Center of Online Education has procured very high-end server systems, software. So this augmentation is not only for building construction, though building construction is very important area. This 3 regional centers which are being constructed. One of them is from the direct support from the government and others are from the university managed funds. We should not see this infrastructure development only a development of institution. Rather, we should see in a broader context. This is also one step in direction of the implementation of New Education Policy 2020. New Education Policy 2020 talks of the quality education, infrastructure development. I have seen that section 5.9 of the New Education Policy particularly speaks of the creation of the very decent and pleasant school infrastructure in the rural areas. Wherever rural areas are, wherever in the rural area the schools are not feasible, it talks of the strengthening of the open and distance learning system. IGNOU being a pioneer in the open and distance learning system, I think the strengthening of this infrastructure is also one step forward to implement NEP. Not only NEP, our steps in the direction of strengthening our infrastructure also should also be seen in the global perspective. Even in United Nations Sustainable Development Goals talks of the quality education. Any quality education requires a better infrastructure. So this, I think, IGNOU's these steps, small steps, will certainly contribute to the national development and broadly in the global context also. I will fail in my duty if I don't acknowledge efforts of our Honorable Vice Chancellor in mobilizing the resources for this development. The first task he gave me when I joined this university was that government has sanctioned, in principle, government has given a sanction of IPA loan, and it is your duty to get this amount released, and it is your duty to ensure that this is spent in time-bound manner. As a true leader, he has done his bit by convincing government to give the grant, and now he has thrown the challenge before regional service division, before the construction and maintenance division, before the regional directors, and before the finance officer, how to utilize this grant in a time-bound manner. He has also gone a way forward by engaging CPWD, which is the biggest construction agency of our country, in construction of these regional centers. And we are hopeful that the challenge which he has given to the IGNOU divisions, he will be able to meet under his guidance and direction. CPWD is already there. He has also engaged another Government of India agency for the transformation development of EMPC. That is also Government of India undertaking. So he has a big vision. He has engaged a big players in the field, and I'm sure that we will be able to complete these tasks, these projects of development within time. And this will enhance our footprints in Noida, Bangalore, and Pune region, particularly in these regions, and student fraternity, students community overall in context of the IGNOU. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I would now request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor R.P. Das ji, to address the gathering.
Esteemed Honorable Minister for Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, our esteemed Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageswar Rao ji, Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor Satyakam ji, Uma ji, and all the regional director, regional service division, and all others who have joined this program. In fact, it is a great occasion for the university because we have laid foundation stone for 3 regional centers in prime locations like Bangalore, Noida, and Pune. These are the, if we look at the statistics, Noida also contributes substantially to the student enrollment of our university. One of the big regional centers among all the regional centers which are there in under our university. If we look at the regional centers located in different states are just like mini universities of our system. The regional directors are acting there, representing the university, or acting like the vice chancellors, and they are doing everything what we are doing at the headquarters. Now the time has come when university has realized that we should have our own facilities, own buildings, and under the dynamic leadership of present Vice Chancellor, we have constructed so many regional centers in last 2 years. And we have also planned that whatever land we have in different places, we are going to construct the building for our own, because as I said that these regional centers are like mini universities of the IGNOU. We are going to create all the facilities there so that they will not be dependent upon the private agencies, private parties for accommodating our facilities and providing support to our students. Our Honorable Minister has correctly said that they are the link between the student and the university, and that is a truth. So we want to ensure that facilities we have to create almost in every place, every region of the country, so that our students should not face difficulties. As our FO has correctly said, that if NEP is focusing upon the quality education, for quality education, quality infrastructure is required, and IGNOU is conscious of that fact. And for implementation of NEP, we are struggling hard to provide quality education to our learners at every places wherever they may be. So now it is not only physical infrastructure, we are also going to improve our IT infrastructure so that our students should not face any difficulties in completing their programs, whatever program they are going to join. By adding these 3 new regional buildings of 3 important regional centers, I believe that it is a great contribution towards the infrastructure development of IGNOU. I wish that CPW is going to the promise which CPW has made to us that to construct the building before time, they should honor it. And I am confident that they will honor it with quality, so that the long-standing desire and demands of the students is going to be fulfilled. Once again, I congratulate our Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the fraternity of our IGNOU on this great occasion. We are grateful to our Honorable Minister for his blessings on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your very valuable guidance. I now request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal Madam, to say a few words on the occasion.
Thank you, Dr. Hema. Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, respected Vice Chancellor, sir, fellow Pro Vice Chancellors, my dear colleagues from IGNOU, good afternoon to all of you. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of this momentous occasion where we are seeing foundation laying of 3 major regional centers of IGNOU by the Honorable Minister of Education. In fact, the importance of regional centers are increasing day by day, in fact. And especially when we talk about digital education, I think they are going to be in the forefront of most of the activities of the university. And a lot of importance is being given to the regional centers. I hope that in future, our regional centers will turn out to be smart regional centers with the world-class infrastructure and the facilities that are needed, in fact. In fact, in the recent decision in the Academic Council, a major role has been given to the regional centers to function as study centers as well. I think this is going to increase the footfall of the regional centers, and it will be a hub of a lot of activities of the university, in fact. And in fact, if we go in line with the National Education Policy 2020, where there is a lot of emphasis on online education, and we need to gear up for the services that we provide in future, in fact. It is important that we see that we have all the facilities, whether we talk in terms of online counseling, whether we talk in terms of conducting online examination, assessment, whatever it is required, or any kind of support system that are required, that has to be, geared up and upgraded. I mean, the IT infrastructure needs to be upgraded so that we are able to reach out our learners to the best of our possibilities. In fact, we are in a, we have already started talking about a lot of cognitive technology being used. In fact, we are talking in terms of use of augmented reality. We're talking in terms of virtual reality. I think the infrastructure of the regional centers need to perhaps possibly think in future to be upgraded so that we are able to provide immersive learning kind of a situation to our learners in future. In fact, another important thing I think in future the regional centers will be playing is the skill development part. Perhaps I think in future these regional centers should turn out to be hubs for skill development in tune with the upskilling of India, that mission that government is doing. In fact, perhaps we can think in terms of providing spaces, makerspace kind of a facility where we can provide hands-on training for a lot of skill development programs in future. I think a lot of activities are going across, in fact, and I hope that this regional centers, the 3 regional centers that have laid the foundation stone today, there's early completion of the building and we operationalize at the earliest. So then I would like to congratulate one and all, and especially under the guidance of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the major task that we have taken forward and the vision that we have for the university, we will be fulfilling to the greatest extent. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for that very valuable guidance and throwing light on the digital initiatives of the university. I would now request Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Sumitra Kukreti ma'am to address the gathering.
Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, all my fellow Pro Vice Chancellors, Director RSD, Finance Officer of the University, and Regional Directors of Pune, Bangalore, and Noida. Good afternoon to all. At the outset, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the 3 regional directors and the entire IGNOU fraternity, because today the foundation stone laying ceremony has been conducted by our Honorable Education Minister. And as we all know, that at present, out of 56 regional centers of IGNOU, many of these regional centers have been running in rented premises. Actually, rented premises create problems of different nature, and sometimes it does not become possible. It is not possible to function at full pace. So I hope with this foundation laying ceremony, very soon we would be able to get the buildings of these 3 regional centers, and we would be able to provide, IGNOU would be able to provide quality education to all. One other thing that I noticed, that these 3 regional centers are situated in 3 different corners of India. They cover north, south, and west. And all these 3 are densely populated industrial cities which cater to the need of large number of students. And as directors of regional centers have already described, they mentioned clearly that the number of students, number of learners in those centers is quite large. So soon, when we would have our own buildings, our own premises with complete infrastructure, definitely it would increase the GER, and through this increased number of GER, IGNOU would be able to fulfill the target which is given to us, which is given to the nation by NEP 2020, and in future we would be able to increase the GER multi-folds. So with these words, I congratulate entire IGNOU fraternity, and at the end, if I would not congratulate our Vice Chancellor, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, and for the initiations taken by him, then this entire thing would remain incomplete. And once again, I would thank our Honorable Education Minister for providing his precious time on this occasion.
Thank you, Madam. Professor Nageshwar Rao, Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, through his dynamic leadership, vision and foresight, has taken the university to great heights. The university has attained great heights because of his dynamism, and we are able to see the light of today because of his exemplary leadership. I kindly request you, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, distinguished guests who are present over at 3 different regional centers, and my own colleagues. It's a momentous day, and we are blessed with the kind words of the Honorable Minister of Education, as well as his blessings, we also got it by the foundation stone was laid by him for the 3 regional centers. I do remember when he has taken up this new ministry as Minister of Education and Skilling. Within 3 to 4 days, I could get an opportunity to interact with him. And in that first interaction itself, he has kindly agreed to inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of the regional center buildings. Today we could get that great honor and blessings from him. Today he talked to us about our role, which we have to play in the implementation of the national education policy. He outlined the role of IGNOU in enhancing the GER. His concern was that how the quality education it can reach to the doorsteps of the learners. And the words which he has spoken today, they all are words of wisdom, words of motivation, words of inspiration to all of us. He inspired all of us. He inspired all the regional centers also. He said that the time has come when the changes that we made in the syllabi, in the courses, in the programs, in the structures, and the change environment, we have to look into it, that how our programs and courses, they can meet the new requirements of this online education. Keeping in mind the spread of online education, the role of regional centers, it is to be redefined. And that is what Professor Uma Gandhi Lal has rightly said, that we should also review that how we can transform ourselves from a print form, face-to-face counseling structure, print form material and face-to-face counseling, to a digital material, online programs, and channel-based counseling. And maybe the layers which we are talking about, 3-tier structure, it also needs to be seen differently. Most of the activities which are being carried on at the headquarters, they are to be shifted to the regional centers also. It's a historic occasion. I must compliment all the 3 regional centers, their staff, their directors also, because they do have a long history of having the land, but construction of building, it was being delayed by
one reason or the other. Parthasarathy at Pune, along with Dr. Sharma and other staff working over there. Their contribution is immense. And ultimately, Parthasarathy could see the dream which he was having to have a regional center building at Pune. It has now materialized today. Bangalore, we know, it has got a long history and lots of developments that have taken place in between. And I must appreciate the role of Imrapur. The stride is best to get the proposal materialized. The entire team of Regional Center Bangalore also deserves special appreciation for their efforts to have their dreams fulfilled, to have their own permanent building. Dr. Chaturvedi and his team also needs to be complimented, as now they will also have their permanent regional center building. Permanency ensures the attachment of the learners with the institution also. In our own land, in our own buildings, if we are staying, a sense of pride, a sense of belongingness, it also comes to us. And when the nation is moving towards online education, we have to create digital infrastructure. And for creating the digital infrastructure, we require permanent structure of the buildings. And keeping that objective in mind, these 3 regional centers, along with the earlier 12 already constructed regional centers and the 5 others which are in the process of construction, they all have to play a crucial role in enhancing the GER. Now we have to think in terms of the conduct of online examinations. Channel-based reach to all the learners. Translating our material into regional languages. Using artificial intelligence to convert our material into almost all the regional languages. And that is what our Honorable Minister has also stressed in one of the meetings, and he specifically asked us to go for it. So already roadmap, it was been given to us. And for the roadmap, we all have to adhere. And we have to see that how much we can contribute in implementation of the national education policy. Whole country is looking at us. The numbers, the number of learners to which we are reaching, that should also increase. And for that, the efforts by all the regional centers, that is required. Regarding the conduct of examinations, regarding the assignments, regarding the declaration of results, project reports, project guidance, so many issues are there. And in which the role of the regional centers, that is very, very crucial. I'm also observing that regional centers, they are taking much more interest in the grievance redressal of the learners. And almost every weekend, I am getting a report wherein 95% regional centers,
they are having the zero pending grievances. They started looking into it, and the learners, they feel satisfied about their efforts to redress their grievances. And this is going to enhance our enrollment also. So more proactive efforts from our side will definitely give us better results. I must thank the CPWD also, because they are monitoring at the central level, and all the PWD departments, they are working hard to get their projects completed within the scheduled time. And therefore, all chief engineers, especially the 3 engineers present over here of CPWD, I am thankful to them also for taking the interest in timely completion of these 3 regional center buildings. Because it is a social cause, and our poor learners, our learners who are put at different places, at a distant place, they will be benefited by the timely completion of these projects. I know that you all are having zeal and enthusiasm for this great university. This university is committed to have the basic 4 principles: access, equity, quality, and affordability. We try to reach to our learners at an affordable fee, reach to all parts of the country. And in that, the regional centers, they all play a crucial role. My own colleagues, my pro-vice chancellors, my directors, they all needs to be appreciated for their constant efforts to revise their courses, update their courses, going for new courses. And in this endeavor, the role of Director MPC and his whole staff, Director COE, his whole staff, Director RST and his whole team, they all deserve compliments from my side also. In the end, once again, I feel blessed by the benign virtual presence of our Honorable Minister of Education on this historic occasion, wherein he laid the foundation stone of 3 regional centers at Pune, Bangalore, and Noida in one stroke, so that the construction work is not being delayed. Further, his insights for the implementation of the national education policy will also inspire us to work hard in that direction. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for highlighting the relevance of permanent buildings of the regional center and its impact on the digital infrastructure, which will ultimately impact the quality of support services which the university is providing to its learners, and which is also envisaged in the National Education Policy 2020. It is pertinent to mention here that within a span of 1 year, the foundation stone has been laid for 5 buildings of the 5 regional centers, that is Aizawl, Karnal, Port Blair, Rajkot and Trivandrum, and today the foundation stone has been laid for the 3 buildings of our 3 regional centers at Pune, Noida and Bangalore. We are immensely thankful to you, sir, for your leadership, guidance and motivation. I would now request the Director, Regional Services Division, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Let me at the outset express my deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Minister of Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, for his benign presence and guidance and his blessings to the entire IGNOU family. We know, sir, you are extremely busy after assuming the charge of the Ministry of Education for the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020. Several rounds of review meetings have been conducted by you. You are also reviewing the appointment of faculty members in all the central universities. You are reviewing school education, you are reviewing higher education. And during this hectic period, you had given your consent for inauguration of the regional center buildings of the 3 regional centers. That has been really given us a lot of encouragement and enthusiasm to really reach out to every nook and corner of this country. In your blessings and messages, you have also told us how much open and distance learning mean to you and how open university system, particularly IGNOU, is going to increase the gross enrollment ratio of the country. We can assure you, sir, that the university will try its level best to fulfill the vision and mission of its own and the vision and mission of the National Education Policy 2020. Once again, on behalf of the entire IGNOU family, IGNOU fraternity, students, teachers, officers, staff, regional centers, learner support centers, we extend you our gratitude and we wish you all the very best in your endeavor for the effective implementation of the National Education Policy. We are indeed grateful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor. We know that he is extremely busy, not only for having a vision document for this university, a strategic plan for this university, a implementation review for this university, and a complete overall of the curriculum, digital infrastructure, and everything, support services of the university. But his focus on regional centers, his focus on learner support centers, his focus on quality student support services has really motivated the entire team of people working in regional centers, learner support centers, and headquarters to reach out to the learners through digital medium in a more effective way. We are indeed grateful to you, sir, for your words of encouragement to all of us. I know it is a Sunday. Our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors are all present here and they have shown a lot of interest. They have given us a lot of encouragement for this program and they have given us their best wishes, not only to the 3 regional centers, but to the entire regional services division and the regional centers. I thank all the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors of the university. Our finance officer, really I admire him for his insight, for his positive approach, not only for RSD, but for EMPC and for the entire development of the university. I thank him for being present and giving his message. Our registrar, both our regular registrar, Mr. Negiji, who is traveling and will be joining very soon, and Mr. Vanmali Singh, who is officiating at the registrar today, for their words of encouragement and their positive approach and outlook for all of us. Our CPO CMD, Sudhir Reddy ji, is known to all of you, particularly in the regional centers. wherever we have a building or the building is under construction or the land is being acquired. He is always looking for having regional center buildings across the country. He is present here and I wish him and his entire team for their support. The computer division, all the other operational divisions, all the heads of the departments, directors of school of studies, our regional center staffs, particularly our students, counselors and coordinators who are present today through the online mode. I really express my gratitude to all of you for sparing your time for this important event of the university. I once again thank all of you for the success of this program and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With this, we now reach the concluding session of the program today, for which I would request all the dignitaries and members present to please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With the permission of the chair, I would like to conclude the day and close the program. Thank you.